So guys, so my Call of Duty meme that I posted, it got 108 views in one day.
That's cool. Hold on. BRB.
Hey, look, it's Cody! Cody! Oh, Cody booth.
Hold on. Thanks for getting my food.
As soon as I start doing that, Cody just leaves. Cody's like, why does every time whenever I do live stream, you always be screaming to me like, Cody! Like, bro, leave me alone. Oh, man, leave me alone. Like, stop. His name is Cody. The Cody R. Rent Show. Rated R. Cody. Yo, Steven, you there? Steven? Yeah. Dang! Oh! Stream starting. Starting soon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cody!
The white people!
Ladies and gentlemen, from New Orleans, Louisiana, waiting at Cody! Lawrence Williams!
You can't see me! You can't see me!
Cody just doing a John Cena thing, like, he's just like, you can't see me.
You can't see me. Hey, Chris, look at this place. You see everything, all of these little tiny items, every last one of these.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I placed them all with the grab key.
Cody got a cross on this thing.
Yep, because I'm a Christian.
Pretty good.
I got my America Lives On in You sign. I got a surfboard. I got this.
Hey, by the way, Cody, your jaw gonna drop, but guess how many hours I have on Red Dead? I have 1,053 hours.
Hey, you can check how many hours I have on this game, huh?
Cody won't be like, man, check my thing out. Let me join. Like, checks it out. This dude Cody got like 1 million hours on that game. Like, dang.
I knew I had one of those. Well, I'm
by the way, Cody, it doesn't show how many hours you have though. Oh, never mind. Cody, you're not gonna believe this. You have 2,576 hours.
On Fallout 4?
Yep. This man got no reaction to that. He said,
Not
this
bad.
dude Cody just looked at the game like what?
I'm like, not bad.
Cody got a beer bottle in his hand, about to go drink some alcohol right quick.
Oh, I got plenty of those. I have, let me tell you, I got 7 bourbon, 1 vodka, 5 wine, 8 whiskey. Let's pop a wine real quick.
Take a swig for me while you're at it.
Gotcha, I already did that for you, bro. Look at this. This is the kitchen. I did this all myself.
Nice. That's your new house?
Yep, this is my player home.
Cody got like just see in the corner, you got a cockroach sitting in the corner. Like, come here, let me get you right quick.
Oh, I got one right there. You see it?
Yep.
That's a big ass roach on the wall.
Yep. That's a big roach. Better kill it.
It's a mounted roach. Oh. You want to see my kids' room? I got a kids' room in this house.
Cody be like, man, smash the like button.
Smash the like button.
Cody be like, man, smash the like button.
Smash the like button.
I got 110 views right now, Cody.
On what?
On my Call of Duty memes. Call of Duty memes. Anything means more than family. He's busted. It's a busted.
It's bussin'.
Like as I was saying, sheesh. Cody just looking at me like, looking at the camera like, I know this.
No, I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. I want to put a carpet underneath this pool table.
When Cody's doing a whole house tour. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Donald Trump112 here today. I'm gonna show y'all how I got the best house in the world.
When I do a house tour, when I'm completely finished with the place, I will do that. I'm not gonna do a live stream of that though. I'm gonna make that in Share Factory and then I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. But I'm not ready to do that yet.
Just start playing like just rap music and it just.
My dad got pissed one day at work because I was doing that.
Oh, your dad got mad at you when you were doing that?
Uh-huh.
What is man, my dude? I know my dude Cody dad probably sitting there like, can you shut up? Like, can you stop?
I almost got us in trouble with that shit. The fucking boss was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Sheesh."
Man, whenever I get, man, I already know for a fact, bro, man, as soon as I get my, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta help my girlfriend with her, Bluebird. Oh, I forgot I had to help her out with her Bluebird. Because I told her I was gonna help her do a Bluebird and stuff, and then I was gonna send her, and I was gonna help her out. Whenever she calls me, then I was gonna help. Whenever I told her I was gonna answer, if you want to do that Bluebird, I'm gonna be like, I got it now.
Hopefully.
but it's believed to be to dispel the evil surrounding the creature from themselves. Obviously, the villagers are in complete shock and horror based on their facial expressions.
Tap on the way.
Fallen Angel. This video, which was uploaded in 2006, was a two-man.
This is gonna be like my chill room. I have a chill room, it's my living room, but this is gonna be something different. This is gonna be like my pool room.
Why is there a guy following you?
That's my best friend. That's my character's best friend. His name is Colonel Gutsy. He's part of the Enclave.
Man, following you every single step.
Watch, he follows me everywhere. This dude keeps me safe better than anybody.
We can get a best friend that like stalks you.
I have a best friend that keeps me safe from danger. I've been having him since level 9.
Right. Cody got a whole house for himself.
Yeah, 4-story house.
Hi, Mr. Ray. Hi, Mr. Ray.
I'm setting up my basketball goals so I can play basketball in here.
Oh, nice.
There are many reported lake monsters, but none have had more encounters with people than the Lake Michigan monster. It's reported to be over 50 feet in length, with a long neck, bluish-black scales, with a gray underbelly and small head. On multiple occasions, it was...
I'll stay right here.
Reports of the creature date back to between 1867 and 1890, when newspapers were flooded with reports of encounters right off the shore of Lake Michigan. The closest encounter was when a fisherman...
What the fuck am I looking for exactly? I'm looking for that fucking... There it is! I'm looking for that fucking billboard.
Number 6. Dragons. Local hikers on the island of St. Kitts, which is located in the eastern Caribbean,
Wait.
dragon around the island's main volcano. Additionally, students at Ross University School of Veterinary Medicine reported seeing large shadows in the fog around the volcano as well. These sightings were just months.
Damn,
You think I'm pretty good at designing, huh? Shit looks good.
It looks good, yeah, it looks good, bro.
Oh,
You look good with that. I ain't gonna lie, Cody. It looks good with the design.
I know, right? Look at that.
Saying the field fires are controlled to clear fields for development, which the farmers completely deny. Number 5. Dover Demon. In Dover, Massachusetts, on April 21st, 1977, 17-year-old William Bartlett reported seeing a large-eyed creature with slender fingers on top of a broken stone wall. John Baxter reported seeing something similar. There was another report of seeing the creature. All 3 people.
Yeah! Oh, I gotta do that Cody stuff like 1 second. It looks back down.
I'm looking like that. Just swallow a fucking hair.
Bill Bartlett swear on a stack of Bibles that I saw this creature. It turns out that all 3 had seen the creature within a 2.
Everybody, what is everybody? Everybody, what is everybody? Everybody, what is everybody?
Number 4. Jersey.
I'm gonna be pissed if I did that though.
Cody just like, when I did that, Cody just like, can you just shut up, Chris, for like 1 second?
No, I'm like, did I swallow a fucking hair or not?
Philadelphia Bulletin. It's said to be a 2-footed.
That shit don't digest, man.
During January 16th through 23rd, 1909.
What are you eating, Cody?
Beef roast.
Beef roast, nice.
Shit's really fucking good.
I don't like Cody. You are doing so good with the live stream. No joke. I'm really proud of you, bro.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Camden and Bristol fired at the hatchet, but it had no effect. Panic forced numerous schools to close, and workers were forced to stay home. Number 3, Pope Lick Monster. This
Pope Lick Monster
has been reported to live under the Norfolk Southern Railway trestle in the Fisherville area of Louisville, Kentucky. Unbelievable as this sounds, there have been way too many sightings to dismiss its existence entirely.
Themselves.
Is responsible for the
Sound like Chris shit his pants.
It uses voice mimicry to lure trespassers to the castle People who have also gone missing have been attributed to the Pope Lick Monster. For now,
Hi, Mr. Ryan.
to not enter that area. Number 2, Monster. This creature washed up on the shores of New York in 2008 and is the most recent time controversial out of all of the unidentified creatures. It was found by 4 surfers on the beach.
Fuck.
This creature. Just years later, in 2011 and in 2012, a similar carcass washed up on the shore. All 3 remain unidentified, and no other carcasses have ever washed up. Number 1, Metapet creature. In 2007, a farmer in Mexico named Mario Lopez found this creature in a steel trap he had out for rats. It was still alive at the time, but he decided to put it out of its misery by drowning it, which took 3 times before it finally died. It's tiny with an elongated heart, which led some people to believe it's an alien baby. The farmer
It's an alien baby.
Car fire,
like the baby.
High temperature for a normal fire.
Hey.
Let's go. You know it's baby, nigga.
Ghost sightings and mysterious crop circles in that region of Mexico. A UFO.
That's how crispy. He's like, my name's Baby, bruh. Oh my god.
Cody loves the baby.
Concluded that it was not
Nah, he's just really funny to be a meme, though. Really fucking funny. If y'all wondering in the chat, if y'all wondering in the stream who I'm talking to my friends that I used to go to school with. I'm chilling in the party on PlayStation and shit. Say all about White House. Yeah, that looks good. Boom. Look at that shit. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, he's chilling underneath the bed.
Man, I didn't even know it, but I missed the fucking last episode of fucking Wicked Tuna for the season.
Hello everybody, my name is Mark.
Fucking shark.
So this game
Guess who won?
I hesitate to
Big
say
Mouth Paul.
please.
And Bossy Adam won second place.
Oh, for once?
Well, you know Bossy Adam won one a long time ago.
Yeah, but he's been failing ever since then.
Right, and he got second place. But the top one was, this was Paul's first win. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good food, huh?
Yeah.
I almost didn't gonna save me a little bit for later. I almost ate it all at one time.
What is like, I'm enjoying my delicious beef.
Yeah, because I ain't no fucking bitch vegetarian. So what do you think of this, Chris? Look at that. Look at that setup right there. What do you think of that?
It looks good though. It looks good. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, right?
Yeah, it looks good, bro. You doing good on there.
I'm trying to make it like a pool room because I got the pool table and I got the sofa, I got the TV. This is like a relax room. I know how to build shit, man. It took a long time to figure out. Everything you see here is no mods. I don't use any mods on this playthrough. This is all Creation Club shit.
Thank you. That means a lot. Can I see my daughter? Oh,
And every single DLC.
hi. Use the diagnosis treatment of the citizens of the structure. Okay. For each completed treatment, you will receive 15.
What are you
At
watching?
the end of each day, you will be able.
It's your creepiest real-life story. A link to this post is in the description below. Number 15. In a cold winter night in a remote village from Quebec, Canada, me and my two brothers were asleep. We were 1, 3, and 6 years old. In the middle of the night, someone entered our house without knocking, walked around, and was talking to himself. Our house is 2 miles from the village in a rural area.
The Village. Resident Evil Village.
He had a car accident 1 mile from our house with his buddy who instantly died, and his scalp fell in front of
You know
his
your boy
face.
Chris is going to be on that Village life. He's going to
He was
be
speaking to himself.
doing nothing but
The fact
playing
that his
Resident
face
Evil
was
Village
partially
and shit.
frozen might have saved his life.
He said, yeah, I'm going to go to that village,
My
bruh.
father took him to the
I'm like,
hospital
alright, Chris, go right ahead, bruh.
from our house by car. He did survive. To this day, my father is still blessed the fact that we never woke up during that night with all the noise. Number 14. Last year, a guy came to my door at 9 o'clock at night. He knocked and I got my mom and she went out to see what was up. By the way, we live in a very rural area, so visits that late are extremely uncommon and strange. The guy talked to my mom about how he was opening a business, asked whether she liked American-made products, then handed her a Clorox container as a sample. He went back to his minivan and opened
Still watching,
a
Chris?
vacuum cleaner when my mom
I'm still watching, yeah.
Cool.
She told me to run and get the police.
Trying to get this bag, though.
I couldn't find it, so I got my knife and stood around the corner. She threw the container outside and told him to get the
I got my weight bench in here so I can weight lift.
driveway, and we never saw the car again.
Oh, nice.
My mom found a single bearded guy putting filled garbage bags by the back door. She asked him what
Bro, I killed so many cops. I killed so many, like, bad guys and stuff, bro. Like,
get the hell out. Then we went back to the container full of garbage, dirty clothes, and empty containers. Number 13. When I was a kid, I was always the last kid picked up by the bus driver.
and then after I'm done with these missions, I'm thinking about going hunting and stuff, just hunting animals.
Maybe tomorrow.
I just had a bad feeling. I said,
And then suddenly, time.
he got more and more pushy, but didn't do anything. A few minutes later, I went to school. I mentioned it that night. Looking back, they were pretty worried.
Alright, maybe tomorrow.
Or late at night, whatever you want.
And then suddenly, time.
It's kind of cool how your live stream is not delayed.
And a bend that is difficult to see.
Mine ain't delayed.
In a residential area, there's even a
I mean, it is kind of delayed because every live stream is delayed, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what Steven said.
kind of odd, but I figured it was some sort of running outfit. I don't want to say it was rolling or reflective because I don't fully remember, but it just made me think it was some sort of running outfit. Couldn't make out his face or anything about him other than his car. So he's waving it down dramatically. My dad slows down but doesn't really think anything of it. We turn along the road, we see a car like right freaking there. It was just out of view before the curve in the road, so we would have definitely...
I like how today Cody's looking around like, what was that?
No, I'm actually looking at the thing so I can make sure I have this correctly because I want to be able to be like, man, that looks good.
Cody said, man, I enjoyed my beef, my dude.
I'm enjoying this fucking build. This shit's looking fucking amazing. I got all these nice little carpets down.
Stepped out on my front porch to smoke a cigarette or two. I brought my textbook with me and sat down on the stairs while I smoked. A girl who I'd never met over down on the ground floor came home from downtown. She was by herself and you could tell from her walk that she had she got in her apartment and barely closed the door before some guy came out of nowhere and knocked on her door. He opened it and introduced himself, which was kind of weird.
I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this room, but now I figured out what I wanted to do with it.
So I decided to stay outside and pay attention. They ended up talking for over 10 minutes.
They gave you this room empty so you could do whatever you want with it. So
The creepiest things I stroked her hair at least 3 times and would try and slowly inch his way closer to her and ignore her. I made a point of being loud with my friends.
Let me see.
I was there, and he had disappeared as eerily as he came. I called the cops days later and had the girl.
Yep.
As soon as the sketch was made public, floods of calls came in. Dragged me out to
Oh, Cody, what were you doing?
I'm testing shit out. See, now it should work.
My dude Cody was breakdancing on that thing. Ooh, 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 ooh.
See, now that's a good fucking
Look
music.
at Cody's face! Look at Cody's face! Look at Cody's face!
You know how strong you gotta be to do that shit?
Oh, I know, like, dude, Cody's face. Cody just like, yeah, boy, look at me. I'm working out. Look at this. Man, Cody, what would you do if you started doing that in real life, though, Cody?
That shit hurts.
Back in your back and all that, so like, Cody be doing all them like splits and stuff on that thing.
Let's do some weightlifting.
I call my friends and we get the fuck out of there. I slept for 12 to 13 hours until awful and sleepy the next day. This is the first of 2 instances. First, I was alone in the basement playing GTA.
You like my armor?
Mm-hmm.
It's all black, red, and green.
Then I hear a sound that doesn't really fit with GTA. I figure it's not coming from my headset, so I take it off. The sound
In reality, Chris, when you're doing weightlifting like that, you have to have a spotter.
10 years ago. And this thing is
In reality,
I start chanting, no, 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 no.
you know that?
Oh yeah, because if the thing drops on you, you dead instantly.
Oh yeah, dude, you could break your neck or whatever with that bitch.
It's hard to explain to him that it was not an intrusion.
Just,
It was in the same basement. Now my basement has a main area where most of our furnishings are. Then there's this unfinished part of the basement where I'm sure the spirits dwell, but I digress. It's at that point that I hear,
Man, dude. Okay, so I got these,
There we
Cody, give me a
go.
second, bro. I'm gonna text my Discord. Hey, Cody, give me a second, bro. I'll be right back. I'm gonna text my Discord.
Alright.
when these things turn off by themselves, they're non-use. They make this beep
I have no,
sound.
it's the best at this
That
job.
sound went off, man, and they got this picture on the screen. Scared the literal fuck out of me. I didn't jump, but my heart fucking beat.
I've decided
That
to
shit,
change
oh
how I
my
look.
god. I felt that shit more than the trailer. Oh my god. I was about to fight my camera.
da 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 in a little girl's voice from the bowels of the unfinished part of the basement. Now it's pitch black around me except for the island of salvation of my computer. At this point,
Wow, look how good this came out.
I say fuck it, fine, have the basement and go upstairs and go to bed.
Alright,
There's a couple
now I
ways
need a
to
chair.
spooky ghosts, but not as scary as these two. Number 7. I live in Sydney, Australia, and this was probably just over a year ago. I was driving with my girlfriend back to my home after going out for dinner at a friend's house, which is about 15 minutes away from my area called Watson Bay. Get back to my place, you need to drive down into the valley.
Into these lies, the rain must fall.
1:30 or 2 a.m. and we're making our way down
But too much is falling in my
gas, which freaks me out already. As I'm looking around,
rise and tears must
what
fall.
looks like white pajamas with blood covering a lot of
Rains
her
falling
clothing. Now obviously my
in
balls
my
drop as I speed up. It's quite a small roundabout, so you need to either slow down enough to turn left or speed up and get the fuck straight out of there. I go straight and
Yeah, bruh.
attempts to launch yourself at my car.
This looks like a pretty fucking cool room.
We get home about 3 or 4 minutes later and we're both shaken and basically scared shitless. Called the police to inform them of what we saw and just got a call back the next morning explaining how a woman had somehow run away from a mental home and was attempting to commit suicide using sharp objects and running off the main road. The man was one of the first workers who knew her on the scene and apparently managed to bring her back to where she lived. Heard nothing more after that. Number 6. We were partying at the party spot by the river and some dude came out of the woods. He just kept saying
she
Donald, watch
falling in
yourself down there. There's
line.
some really bad folks around here. When we asked who he was, he just said,
Do
I'm
these
nobody. We're all a little sketched out. Basically told the guy to fuck off. A couple of days later, a girl went off the rope swing there and got really fucked up. Someone put fish hooks all over the bottom of the rope swing and took chunks of flesh out of her leg. Later we found out that the dude was just a guy who lived nearby, and although it was a creepy joke, he was totally harmless. There was a fucked up, probably inbred family that lived up the road that were more people. About 5 years later, last year, they beat up some kid with a log and then kidnapped some girl at gunpoint and took her on a joyride. Number 5. When I was about 10, me and my family of 6 lived in an extremely small apartment, 2-bedroom upstairs and then on the main. When I was tired of my siblings, I would sleep downstairs. One night, I'm lying on the couch facing the front door and watching the sky through the window by the door when a face shows up in the window holding a lighter. I'm pretty relieved, thinking it was maybe one of our druggy neighbors seeing if my parents were still awake when it showed up again. I try to scream, but when I do, nothing comes out, not a sound. The person then kicks in the door and walks in the room. He sees me, smiles, goes towards the kitchen. As he comes out of the kitchen with a knife, my dad makes it down the stairs and the guy books it out of there. I can't sleep easily on couches to this day. Number 4. I was 6 or 7 years old in my parents' apartment and heading towards the kitchen. So I go towards the kitchen where my mom is talking on the phone. At the end of the corridor in front of me, I see the front door opening and bolting because of the door chain holding it. I thought it was my dad. It was about 11 in the morning. So I think my dad will close the door and ring the doorbell for my mom to open up the chain. It was weird because I hadn't heard the key turning, except that nobody rings the door and an enormous hairy can that definitely doesn't belong to my father tries to pull on the chain. Immediately, I understand it's a burglar. I rush to slam shut the door with my entire body while I whine a little no. So there's me slamming against the door with all my 7-year-old strength, panicked out of my mind, and then putting all my weight against the infernal piece of wood, with a huge burglar on the other side trying to keep the door open so he can pull the chain off. Fingers trying to grasp the end of the chain, and my mother completely oblivious about 12 feet away in the next room. I tried to scream at my mother. I remember yelling muffled pieces of Mom, Mom, but she thinks I'm horsing around and pays no attention. It's after my 7th grade scream that I was about to give up.
Sure you want to just toss that?
Call her back because I've done something
Yeah, bruh.
she needed to check
It's going
on
for
me.
the pool
The
table.
burglar heard her and let me close the door. My mom arrives
Personality.
and demands to know what I'm doing. I'm crying at that point, not being able to utter a coherent
Yeah.
sentence, trying to point at the door, saying only burglar out or something to that effect. My mother, not getting the hint, comes over and tries to open the door to see what the fuss is all about, with me still pushing against it. As soon as I realized what she was about to do, I tried to push her away, crying, sobbing at her, "Don't open the door, there's a burglar outside." I had to fall on my ass, then on my knees, and beg her against trying to
Mom.
push me aside before she
Can you come close the blinds for me?
instead of opening the door. So she looks through it and in
Thank
her
you.
face starts
Oh.
saying, "See, there's no one the," and I see her very annoyed face turning pale as a sheet all of a sudden. She grabs me and pushes
Alright,
me
I'm
aside
gonna go
from the
save.
door and tells me to go to the phone. I rush to the kitchen. I heard her yell through the door. I continue
Before I
crouching
continue,
behind the door. I'm not gonna open and I'm calling the
because
police
these
right now.
motherfuckers here
After
like to
was
fuck
still
with me.
behind the door, crouching as low as he could, not making a sound, so my mom would think no one was outside as she opened the door and he'd rush inside. My mom called the police, and after 5 minutes of my mom issuing threats through the door, we heard someone creeping away from the hallway and down the building entrance and outside the building door. My mom was white as a sheet, not making a sound or expressing any emotion throughout the whole time. After about half an hour later, my mom went home, oblivious to the whole thing. When my mom told him about what happened, he went and got a new lock and a better door chain. The police arrived that afternoon, a full 5 hours later. Even though the police station is a 10-minute drive from our house, I don't think the burglar was ever caught. Number 3. My mom had been calling a lot. It was my first semester away at college, and her husband had gone batshit insane. He hit her for the first time 4 nights before I moved out. She locked him out of the house and banged on the doors. In the middle of the night, he had driven away and hadn't seen him since. When I answered, she said she'd gotten a phone call while she was watching TV. The person on the other end of the line said he had been hired to kill her and her kids, but if she could make him a better offer, he wouldn't do it. He told her what TV show she was watching. He told her what dorm I lived in. He told her that my brother was upstairs playing video games when he was supposed to be asleep. She ran upstairs. My little brother was playing video games in his room. She yelled at him to pack a bag. The person on the phone had hung up. She called me. I waited for 45 minutes before leaving, hoping my roommates would show up and help me figure out what to do. I said I'd call the police, but my mom said no. She said please come help her. My roommates didn't come home. The RA was gone. I got into my truck and made a 45-minute drive in 20 minutes. The highway was nearly deserted. I hoped a police officer would pull me over. They'd know what to do and I'd be able to say I hadn't called the cops. I accidentally missed my turn when my mother called me 3 times in a row. I accidentally ran a red light when I answered. A cop was right there. He didn't pull me over. When I got to our neighborhood, I parked 2 streets away and used my ROTC tactical movement to go through the alleys to our backyard. I tried to call my mother 3 times, but she didn't answer. I put my phone on vibrate. The gate was closed, but when I opened it, I saw a back door standing open. No one was out there. I hesitated and went in, calling out softly for our dogs. They weren't there. Those dogs bark at everything. They were either not in the house or they were dead. I got a knife from the kitchen and started a room-by-room search. Kitchen and laundry room were clear. I refused to check the garage. Dining room clear. Living room clear. But oh fuck, there's a broken vase. Downstairs bathroom clear. I didn't go into the master bedroom because I fully expected to find my mother dead. I needed to get upstairs to the second bedroom on the right. My bedroom to get my rifle, the only gun in the house. But no one was there.
Just once, let me find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
Yeah, Chris, don't let him find. He wants to find a pair of socks that don't have holes in them.
I got almost halfway up when someone started banging on the front door, which is right in front of the stairs. I froze. I turned halfway so no one could surprise me from the second floor. Who's there? I screamed. My cover was blown anyway. If anyone was in the house, they knew I was there. Whoever was outside could see me through the glass at the top of the door, but it was too dark for me to see them. No one answered, but they kept pounding on the door. Who the fuck is it? I screamed. Now at the base of the steps. They kept banging on the door. I'll kill you, motherfucker, I screamed as I flung open the door. To see my mother standing there with the dogs in her arms. Why didn't you answer? I asked. She said she wasn't sure if it was me or not. And if it hadn't been me, what were you going to do? Throw the dogs at them? She hadn't thought that far ahead. I told her the back door had been open, but she said it had been locked when she left. I said I checked most of the downstairs and was going upstairs for the gun. Go up and get it, so I got some questions I need to ask. Upstairs while I was there. I checked the rest of the downstairs. She had taken my brother to a friend's house, which is why she hadn't answered the phone when I called. She'd been driving. I spent the night barricading the doors and windows and begging her to leave. Just leave. She baked me some cookies. Her face was blue and purple from her husband's last
Hey, Chris.
She said my brother had tried to protect her and he didn't look so great either. I said I'd kill her husband. She said she knew and so did he, which is why he left when they called me. I feel like I should mention I'm a chick, and he was a good foot taller than me and easily 50 pounds heavier, but I would have killed him. In the morning, I had to leave early to be at PT for ROTC at 5:30 a.m. I had maybe 45 minutes of sleep, and my mom had asked me to stay on the living room floor outside the master bedroom. I lost it at PT and again in my weekly meeting with my athletics advisor. My ROTC instructors and my athletic advisor were horrified. We got a restraining order that day against my mom's husband. He couldn't come on campus. I wasn't allowed to walk on campus alone. My roommates got extra security. A few weeks later, my mom's husband tried to kill her on my 19th birthday. He was in his car and he'd thrown her a phone, which he was using to dial 911 on the passenger seat. She reached in to get it and he grabbed her arm and held her while he reversed out the driveway and dragged her down the alley. He let go and her head slammed against the ground. She had a concussion. He tried to back over her, but she screamed and rolled away. He ran over her foot and hand. Our neighbor came out of the house and screamed, which scared him away. My mother and brother went into hiding that night. But being on those stairs, certain my family was dead, and I was also about to die, was the scariest moment of my life. And having someone bang on the door and not answer when I'm screaming at them, having to open it thinking it was a killer on the other side. Creepiest thing ever. Number 2. I was born and raised in North Dakota. Back when I was in high school, a group of us would research murders that occurred out in the country. We would then go out and find the scenes and film the exploration at night. This is about 2 years before the boiler.
Hey, Chris.
It was something to do while we got wasted on shitty beer and teenage bullshit. Eventually, we ran out of places to go and got really good at finding abandoned rural farmsteads by driving dirt roads and looking for the signs. Rut roads, deliberate tree groves, and old mailbox posts were common markers. We were out looking when we spotted a tree grove out of the fence and drove to the field and discovered an old house.
Well, Chris is obviously clapping the butt cheeks now
We dispatched of them and entered.
with his girlfriend.
There were 6 of us, all with flashlights, and we lit up the kitchen dining area fairly
He's
easy.
got
The table was the initial thing you noticed, and it was strange because of how normal it looked. It was set for a meal,
Clap,
and
clap,
not a
clap.
bowl was out of place.
Bitch.
Only thing was, we've been in dozens of these houses, and place settings were a first, especially after working ones. As we
Fuck.
investigated the area, we found the fridge had the disgusting remnants of a full stock, and the cupboards were full of canned and dry foods. This was also a first. One guy found mail on the counter from early June 1978, and the other found a creepy-ass TV guide in the living room with UFOs on the cover. All of the counter folders were hanging out. Mom, Dad, bro, and sis in their 1970s glory. Furniture was dusty but in good condition. Closets were full. Everything was totally normal. just super abnormal. As we dug around the house, we started to realize that the house had not been moved out of. It had been straight up abandoned. Imagine locking the door to your house and never coming back. That's the state this house was in. Complete unplanned departure. We went upstairs and split into 3 pairs to check out the tree room.
Hey, Chris.
This was the closest.
Oh, you know they're white. Go upstairs in the strange house. Clear Witch Project and crazy bullshit in the forest. The first thing you do is split up. Come on, man. What would they never seen the grudge? You'll never part ways from the homies.
And obviously it was the younger boy's room. I can't describe what it looked like too well because almost right away from the hall we
I should put a lamp right there.
I never had the misfortune of hearing. We went running into the hallway and we were all yelling questions at each other at the same time. After a few seconds, the 2 screamers caught their breath and said, "You have to go in and see." Walking down the hall and through the doorway, I prayed I wouldn't act like a pussy in front of my friends. I shouldn't have been concerned because the others were just as scared as I was. The room itself opened to the left of the doorframe and centered
Oh,
on the right
man.
side.
Feels like I got
Propped up on elbows with all the blankets drawn to the waist, arms on the top of the blanket, and worst of all, head turned slightly so I was looking at you straight in the eyes with the edge of the
Yep,
bed.
that's what we
Life-size
wanted.
porcelain doll, snow white skin, jet black hair, the dead eyes lit up with our flashlights, like she was waiting.
My Nicole
If it
shrines.
hadn't been turned, I could excuse it, but it was turned. Ready for when we walked in. Ready for 20
See, they're all different. All 3 of those are different. That's nice.
It was during the ride we started to get even more creepy.
Let's go, level 201. Hey.
Hey, Chris.
Not packing food.
Yo, what's up?
Setting up the doll was one of the last.
You back finally?
We researched their names but got nothing. No
Yeah, I'm back. Right now, me and my girlfriend is texting. We're going back and forth, with with love right now. We're just going back and forth, talking about we love you and this and that.
Of the land for non-payment of taxes,
Alright.
explaining the locks, but never tracked down any more information on what happened to them or why they left that fucking doll. Number 1. A few years back, I rented an apartment from a friend of mine. He had recently bought it and had it completely renovated. He put it up for sale but couldn't find a buyer, so I offered to rent it in the meantime. After moving in, I realized that there was something wrong with the lady next door. She was about 45 but looked much older. She would sit up all night listening to Christian radio shows and talking loudly to someone. It got to the point where I couldn't sleep, so I went over to her place and asked her to keep it down. She opened the door and I got a quick peek. Her walls had crosses painted all over them in different colors, and words like Jesus and angel scribbled everywhere. The windows were painted black, letting no light in at all. It was damp, yellow-stained 50-year-old carpets, dog shit and cockroaches everywhere. No dog, though. I asked her to keep it down. She just wanted to shut the door and turned up the radio. The next night I had my girlfriend stay over. I wake up in the middle of the night and see a shadow of a person next to the bed looking at us sleeping.
Ooh, fuck
I think
that
I'm
shit.
hallucinating this as I usually do in the dark when I'm sleeping, but then the shadow starts talking. It's my neighbor and she's holding something in her hand. She broke in during the night and who knows how long she stood there. You should lock your doors at night, she said.
Kill the bitch.
I hear someone making strange noises below my bedroom window. It's my neighbor talking to herself in tongues. She has a plastic bag in her hand with a rotting dead dog inside. It's hot as hell outside and I can smell the bag. At this point, I'm scared shitless. She's obviously very insane. I go upstairs and knock on another person's door and ask what the hell is going on. The guy's just as scared.
This is how you turn a room from a piece of junk into something fucking amazing.
With his kids. He got up from the couch to get
I like
a
this
snack,
setup.
and I behind the couch staring at him holding a power drill. Now I know.
Let me see.
At this
Hey, baby.
myself. I call
Baby.
the cops and they know about her. Apparently
Hey,
she's
baby.
a violent schizophrenic and she hasn't taken her meds. But they can't force her or enter her apartment without her permission because she owns it. The only thing they can do is get her when she goes outside. I sit up for the next 2 days waiting for her to run out of cigarettes. When I hear her leave at 2 a.m. to go across the road to the 7-Eleven, I call the cops. They have 3 cars in a special van over in less than 2 minutes. They restrain her, throw her in the van, and drive off to some institution. And in less than a minute, it's like she was never there. I never see her again. Still have nightmares about her looking at me in my sleep.
Dude, woo! See, say you're the entertainer. You guys have seen the original King's Comedy, man. He has this bit that he tells, like, most people live by this whole, creed. I hope nothing goes bad. You know what I mean? Like, man, we people who are used to living in unsavory areas, we have a whole different creed. It's called I wish. I
They're getting beat up and teabagged.
Man,
Bam, 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 na, na, na. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh.
the rest of anything else because she got taken out that night. Damn night. Damn night.
Yep, we need our E.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Dude, honestly, man, this is becoming one of my favorite channels. No bullshit, man. I'm gonna subscribe to this dude. You know, hit the link down below. Go watch the original video, man. This guy probably makes some of the most entertaining top 10, top 15, top 20 videos on YouTube to me right now, other than Matthew Santoro. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. Blasphemy Steve.
No matter, more I see you there. Rock and rolling all night long, I'm a 60-minute man. Alright. Rolling on my long, I'm a 60-minute man. 60-minute man, I'm calling. I've been dead, I'm a rock and roll, rolling all night long, I'm a 60-minute man.
Hopefully this is not that bad, given we just got done watching Sad Satan. Never Again. The link to the original video is down in the description. As always, leg out.
Number 15. I wake up to find my 3-year-old standing by the bed, staring at me, inches from me with a huge grin on his face. He just stares and grins. What are you doing, I finally say. Nothing. Still grinning. At this point, I realize he's got his hand behind his back. Are you holding something? No. I look away. He's hiding our largest present behind his back. Number 14.
Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. I think I missed the boat on that one.
One of the back bedrooms. The place is small, and there's definitely no one there, so I just dismiss it as a really active imagination. Then some friends are visiting, and they have a daughter around the same age. She has never met my nephew. Twice in one day, she asked about the same girl, with money at the exact same room. Definitely caught me out, and I didn't know what to think. Then at Christmas, my family was over at my place. My nephew points at a picture of my wife and asks if she's coming to visit us here, or does she just...
I had to do something really cool with this room.
My wife died 10 years ago. Number 13.
Oh, I gotta have some ceiling fans in here.
6 years old when she told her mother that the lady who used to live here told me that she hates the wallpaper and that you're covering her note. My friend's mom just thought it was make-believe rambling and forgot about it. Well, 12 years later, when my mom is redecorating and taking down the wallpaper in the attic, she finds a suicide note scratched into the wall. The friend's mom freaks the fuck out and calls my friend and starts asking if she remembered anything more about the woman who spoke to her. My friend starts to recall the woman and starts to freak out, saying she only remembered talking to her in the attic. Number 12. A friend of mine and her husband bought what is considered an old house in Western Canada. Not many houses over 100 years old. They were renovating the basement one day while I was visiting. I was down there alone with their son, who was barely 2 at the time, and could not speak in full sentences. He took my hand and led me over to a brick chimney-like thing with a rusty metal door on it. He looked at me and said,
Hi.
"That's where dead babies go." I was horrified. Firstly,
Hello.
because, like I said, the kid could
How you doing,
say something like that.
Steven?
Dead meant. I'm positive that no one would have told
Chris will be back in a
me.
minute.
There were older kids around, and that would have said
Yeah, I know. He'll be back though. He was just there like a second ago before you came back.
I'm 4 years older than him, and during the night we battled for bath time, he was about 3 or 4. I asked him why he's so scared of water.
Oh shit, I need more rubber for that.
I just
Damn.
don't understand.
Damn.
He looked at me, and I remembered this one word. I was on a big unsinkable ship.
And the world is now, the world is in the mall. It's finding in the warrior mind. Many things could go wrong. Big titties. Big old titties. Big old titties. Lady D's titties, because she's like hundreds of years old.
I stopped seeing him when I was about 6. Anyway, 6 months ago, I found my dad's old acoustic guitar and started playing. And my little cousin told me, Mr. Peterson is proud of you, and then left. I don't know what to think. Number 9. While changing my daughter in front of the open closet door, she kept looking around me and laughing. I asked her what was so funny. She said, the man. To which I replied, what man? She then pointed at the closet and said, the man with the snake neck. I turned around and nothing was there. I'm afraid to look into the history of my house to see if anyone hung themselves in that closet. At least she wasn't scared. Number 8.
Alright.
The kids' Catholic school is over 100 years old. There's a basement under the gym that's used for storage. I was subbing once, and during recess, one of the kickball
What am I looking for?
girl was standing at the top of the stairs yelling, just throw it to me. I went over and asked who she was talking to, and she
Fuck.
replied,
All
"That
these
big
doors
man
are just open.
downstairs." I went down, and nobody was there, and it was the only way in. I asked some of the other kids if they have seen the man before, and they said, yes, but sister told us not to talk to him. I asked them to describe sister, and they described a nun, and there haven't been nuns at the school in 4 years. Number 7. When my son was little, when he was 3, he used to do this weird crawl where he would slide his forehead along the floor. That was pretty creepy in itself. Then one night, he crawled across the hallway into my room like that and stood up a few inches from my face and made a weird meow sound. He got into bed with me and went to sleep. Another time, he was freaking out about the monster in the basement, so we went down and saw nothing, of course. As I turned out the light and headed upstairs, he said, he's behind us now. I might have peed a little. Possibly the creepiest thing he did was one day I scolded him for misbehaving, so he hid his head under his blanket. I pretended I couldn't find him by saying, where is my little Carson? He slowly lowered the blanket and with a dead evil stare said, Carson's gone. I am Rick. I'm certain he's possessed. We never knew any Ricks as far as I can remember. Still don't. Never figured out where he picked up that name. Number 6. Okay, backstory time. When I was a kid, Mr. Rand used to come into my room.
Mr. Rand, I remember him.
Talk to me.
Mr. Rand's cool.
And how he was killed in World War II. See, Mr. Rand was a figment of my 4-year-old imagination. Anyway, one day I was 9 or so. Mr. Rand stopped showing up. Fast forward to about 3 years ago, and my son, who was 5 at the time, walks out of his room one night at about 11:30 and says there's a man in the ring. Fast forward to about 3 years ago, and my son, who is about 5 at the time, walks out of his room one night at about 11:30 and says there's a man in his room. I flip out and run to his room to find nobody, to which he says, Mr. Rand says you can't see him anymore, but he's okay. Number 5. I'm not a parent myself, but a friend of mine has a 4-year-old son who lives with his mother. One time, he would have been nearly 4. Another of the mother's
Alright.
housemates had a litter of puppies and was in the process
There we go.
Figured that the kid just didn't know what he was doing and quickly removed the dead puppy to spare his son being traumatized. The kid saw his dad walk past the doorway, went to check the washing machine, and then asked him, "Where is the dead puppy, Daddy?" Number 4. My
Fuck that
mom's
shit.
dad died 10 years before I was born.
Alright.
I was about 6 or 7 when
I got that wiring set up now.
the day before
That's where my decontamination array is gonna be right here.
I think she was mad at me because I was on the phone with her and and she told me to like the video and stuff, and when I liked it and I told her I was gonna do it, I was doing a mission right quick. I was gonna do it too, but but she hanged up on me. So,
turned towards my mom,
Told you, Steven, he'll be back.
Granddad says, "Don't worry,
huh?
everything will be okay."
I was just telling Steven you'll be back.
I then began
Alright. Hey, Steven, you there?
My mom says it's the single creepiest thing that's
I hear you. But yeah, I don't know why, but it's like whenever it's like every time like I try like it's like every time I try to be in my game it's like Andrea sometimes get mad or she just hang up on me real quick. So I don't know if she went to go. I don't know if she said she went to go eat something, or I don't know. She said I don't know. I really didn't hear. All I heard was like I was on the phone with her and then she just hanged up. So I don't know if.
every time she said the word.
But how am I supposed to know if she? But I couldn't hear what she.
Back, all I could think to say was, "Fortunately, sweetheart, I don't remember the head chopping." Her response was, "Well, it happened, and I remember it really well." Number 2.
Preston tried the sturdiness of this table.
That there is a woman who watches her watch moving in her room and sleeps.
So, hey, Steven, did you think Preston Garvey was annoying?
She also says that it does not like me and wants to eat my
Preston Garvey.
My kid watches Elmo the fucking dinosaur. Where the hell did she get this?
The nigga from Fallout 4 with the Minuteman. The first dude you meet, the black guy.
My grandma was dying of cancer.
Yes.
Obviously, I had no idea what was going on. But apparently one day my mother and Anne were watching me. I suddenly looked at them and said, "Only one grandma," and kept trying to convince me otherwise. No, I had 2
Yep.
grandmas. Then the phone rang. It was my uncle calling to tell my mother that my grandma had passed 20 minutes ago.
This was not the best video for us to watch after playing Sack Satan today. I think I've ruined myself for the rest of the day. I don't think I'll do reactions today.
Those dear hearts and gentle people live in my hometown.
I'll get the fuck out of here. And make sure to check out my prank channel. I'm uploading 2 brand new pranks every single week, as this one you see on the left with the annotation if you want to watch that, or look in the description where I'll leave a link for the people who are on phones. And as always, last one safety.
I'm gonna say it again. Who?
So if you guys enjoy this channel, make sure to come and subscribe.
It's my nigger Steven.
What it is, guys, it's Blast Safety, and today we get to watch the top 15 horror scary stories that will make you great. Not anywhere near as scary as we are.
Really? Maybe they ran out of ideas. Game developers do have that problem, you know. Sometimes they do run out of ideas.
No other cars on the street. When we left for the party, I spent a lot of time. I had some trouble finding it when we arrived, and if we were getting home late at night, I didn't want to
Yeah.
go outside. I decided to
That
show
sucks.
security. The party was great. We got back to the house around 12:30, and the gate was open. I immediately felt on edge because not only did I but I didn't want to make a big deal.
You think so?
Even my friend asked if I shouldn't. We went inside and decided to make a snack.
PlayStation 6 won't come out for many years from now, though, Steven.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be like 5 or 6 years from now.
Maybe a little longer. It took like 7 years for him to make PS5. Let's look at with this. Alright, be fast. Fuck.
Nah, think of it, Ratchet only.
You only killed one guy?
Yeah, no, think of it. You killed the, basically there's this bad guy, right? He's destroying planets and taking planets and bringing it to their new planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like they take apart destroying them or whatever. And so basically those are we have to and so we stopped him and what it was he got launched into like I got launched into and then the plant, the thing called the plant, which is the thing that destroys planets.
Right.
And he basically shot that at the planet that the guy was on. And basically killing them with his own
Weapon?
It's called. Yeah, his own weapon. Destroying the world.
I've been working on my player home. I own a 4-story building in downtown Charlestown in Fallout 4. And I finally figured out what I wanted to do with this one room.
But yeah, the first one was maybe like 15 or so.
That's pretty cool. Okay, if it's your first time, how long do you think it'll take? Dude. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Steven. Guess what, son? Resident Evil Code Veronica X for PlayStation 2 has 5 parts to it. And I've been playing the game for 5... I played the game 5 hours straight yesterday, and I only got past part 1. Damn, that long? That's... Wow, that's long. I wonder... How long? Damn, that's still pretty long. What's it called? If I find my Resident Evil 4 for PlayStation 2, do you think I should play it? Alright. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna go take a shit.
Chris.
Hey, mommy.
I was heading to the bathroom on the second floor of sitting on the stairs.
Alright, I'm going on Untellis. I'll be right back, alright?
She said, I looked around.
Alright. See you till next year.
I asked, where is the lady, April? She pointed to a beam parallel to the stairwell. I asked April, what is the lady doing? She said, making funny faces. I smiled and started walking up the stairs again when April said something that stopped me in my tracks. Her braids is around her neck. I turned back and asked April to repeat herself. April pointed. The lady is hanging by her braid. She's making funny faces. Then April started making a face when I realized it was someone gasping for air. Number 11. I once worked on an Indian reservation.
Man, I'm fucking up, dude. I didn't know these would actually be fucked up. So now, man, my imagination's starting to fuck with me. I think I'm starting to hear shit, but I know there's nothing there. Man, shit!
And it's late at night in South Dakota. Some friends and I are driving. One of them is native, and we are discussing folk tales of the area. Suddenly, I see a white light towards the road across the plains, and my friend steps on the brakes. You're doing that because you saw it too, right? Yup. We pull up to the area, and there is nothing there. I have goosebumps all the way back to where I'm staying. That night, I have awful dreams about native warriors trying to destroy the university, and then I wake up with someone breathing in my ear, whispering to me, and he looks over.
What happened this time?
It's okay. I thought it was the same dream over.
That's what he said.
I keep trying to change that, but the next day, when he woke up and saw me screaming,
Yep,
massive
kind of
shadow
figured.
was above me.
He was eventually going to do it.
Not Slenderman. This guy is different. My friend didn't want to tell me he saw it because he knew it would freak me out even more. Was afraid to stretch his legs.
What?
The crap out of
Watching my
me,
stream?
put sage on the window sill and hung out the dream catchers. Shit was scary, but also kind of funny. I think they had fun messing with the white girl. Number 10.
I think they had fun messing with the white girl.
She told me about it a year or so ago. We'll call her Minji. Minji is in her late 20s.
Your boy,
English tutor in South
where is
Korea.
Kevin?
One evening,
Kevin, where you at?
ago, she was tutoring a high school boy. They were up studying pretty late. And
Where the fuck is Kevin at?
Being a long way from his house.
And no, Steven, not Kevin, Kevin.
On her floor overnight and get the first bus the next morning. Minji was very reluctant because inviting a teenage male student to stay the night didn't sound like a great idea, but he was begging her, and eventually she got relented. They went back to her one-room apartment, and she got into the bed while he laid a blanket out on the floor, and they both fell asleep. A few hours later, at maybe 2 a.m., the boy wakes Minji up. I'm really hungry, he says. Let's go get some food. Minji opens her eyes and looks up at him in disbelief. Food? Now? It's 2 a.m. Go back to bed. But the student says,
2 a.m. Go back to bed.
Let's eat something now. She tells him that there's some ramen in the kitchen and he can fix himself some. This doesn't sound as bad. He doesn't want ramen. There's a 24-hour place just down the road.
It's gonna be fun, huh?
Eventually, after several minutes of persuasion, the boy gets Minji to come with him to the restaurant. They leave the apartment and head out, and as soon as they're on the street, the boy turns to Minji and says, I'm not hungry. I woke up in the middle of the night and looked under your bed. There's a man sleeping there. They call the police and discover that a homeless man had been living in Minji's apartment, sleeping under her bed for over 2 months. The boy only saw him because he was lying on her floor, so had a clear view under the bed. The police arrested the man, and thankfully there were no other issues, but that's by far the creepiest thing that's ever happened to anyone I know. Number 9. When I was a child,
2 fucking months? The fuck? Where was he pooping at? Is he shitting us? Did he have a cup? What is for the food?
would frequently get calls for a woman named Tanya. Didn't seem like a big deal. She had the same last name as us, although it's quite a common one around here. When we moved across the city and phone books stopped being the go-to for finding someone's number, the calls for Tanya gradually stopped. Those days seemed to have ended and we carried on forgetting about the mysterious Tanya. It was about 4 years ago that she popped up in our lives again. I was driving home from work one afternoon and was greeted by a pretty grisly car wreck that turned to my house. 2 cars had collided and one had wrapped itself around the signage pole that had house house numbers and directions on it, one of which was my house number.
You
Several
surprise
days
me all
later,
the
we
time,
got a call
Kevin.
from the police. They asked if Tanya was at this residence. Her car was found wrapped around a pole down the street from my house, and she was nowhere to be found at the accident site. Haven't heard anything about her since. Number 8.
The fuck? Hell to the no.
My mom had 3 kids. There's me, the youngest, and my older brother. But before either of us were born,
What you doing, Kevin?
Jonathan. He was a sweet little boy, big
You're a
blue
big
eyes,
man.
known for accidentally repeating Dad's swear.
If you're wondering who I'm talking to, Steven, I'm talking to my turtle. His name is Kevin.
He was almost 6. He was riding his bike and fell and hit his head on a rock.
You're a big man.
He fell fine. My mom found him the next morning in his bed when she tried to wake him up to get to kindergarten. One pupil dilated and the other not. She got him airlifted to the nearest hospital. During this time, Jonathan's best friend Nick was sitting at the breakfast table eating cereal. Nick suddenly gets up from the table and goes to the door. When his mom asks him what's up, Nick says Johnny was calling for him. You see, Nick and Johnny lived on separate blocks, but they weren't allowed to cross the street without a parent yet because they were still fairly young. But they lived close enough to call to one another to come out to talk at their respective street corners. So Nick goes to the street corner while his mother receives a call from mine that Johnny was declared dead in the hospital. Idle brain aneurysm that was triggered by the fall. Nick's mom can hardly handle the news and is now wondering where her son went. But Nick comes back a few minutes later and says that he heard Johnny calling to him, but he wasn't at the street corner when he looked, and sits down to continue to eat his cereal. When his mom asked Nick what Johnny was saying, Nick says he had to come say goodbye. Number 7.
My nigga, that's possibly the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. God damn. Shit, this would be a try not to cry challenge. God damn, that shit almost got me. But yo, we're gonna continue this in the next one. The link for that will be in the description down below.
The description down below.
It will be in the description down below. The link to that, of course, which leads to Top 15's channel. Do Blastphamoushd HD. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Again, this is Blastphamoushd HD. If you guys enjoy my reaction videos, make sure to click the annotation on the screen or click the link down in the description. Go over and subscribe to my brand new reaction channel.
My brand new reaction channel.
From 7 years ago. Have a great day, and I'm out. What it is, we're Blastphamoushd HD, and today we're kind of fucking up. Because you guys already know, I'm a bit squeamish man. I'm kind of superstitious a little bit. Freaky things freak me out. There's nothing freakier than jacked up things that just so happen to be true. And that is what we're gonna watch. Top 15 those want to know. True. Guys, go check out the original video. Link is in the description down below. Let go.
Number 15. An Amazon rainforest tribe eats the dead. Death is very important to the Yanomami tribe. They believe that souls must be protected after the death of the tribe members.
What's up, Steven?
That souls may enter other life forms, which is why they refrain from eating and hunting certain.
My name is Kodak Black.
Believes that the only way to reach full salvation is through a 2-stage ceremony known as ending cannibalism. The first phase of a ceremony.
I thought it was Don't Breathe too.
Will the living relatives of other tribe members sing and mourn?
Yes, I haven't watched the first one. I want to watch that.
Put into a pot where it is saved to the second part of the ceremony. The second part doesn't move forward. There's a festivity where the brides and husbands mix banana mush. When all the relatives gather to eat it, it is believed that
I'm gonna take a guess real quick. Is it because he can't see and he hears everything that's happening?
No, it's not that. Like, it's the ending.
maybe we should start doing this at Thanksgiving dinner with your relatives and hosts.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense.
Alright, I thought you were about to say because he can't see and he can hear everything. Because sometimes people who can't see, they have their other senses are more enhanced than their seeing ability.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. But that's all about. Yeah, once you watch it, analyze the seconds,
Alright. Yeah, that new movie.
So I guess if you're out there and thinking about breaking the law, you might want to steer clear of Disney.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Here's another one of the spots. It's all over.
Now I need to get a basketball. Oh, dude, that ain't cool. I don't like that. What are you doing, Kevin?
Stimulation to our neutral networks is what creates physical sensations and emotions that result in the conscious experience. A 2011 study from the University of the Netherlands, which conducted to test the theory that brains remain conscious after decapitation from the body. For this experiment, lab rats were connected to EEG machines that measured brainwave activity and killed via removal of the head. The machine measured electrical transfers in the brain to the 13 to 100 hertz, which is the general spectrum associated with consciousness, and is the space of activity which thinking can also occur. The brain activity remained up to 4 seconds after the rats were decapitated. Although this experiment was just conducted on rats, many scientific studies on rats can be related back to humans and the way our bodies work as well. This is disturbing considering throughout history, the common method of execution has been decapitation. There was a Japanese contest to kill 100 people. In 1937, during Japan's invasion of China, there was a newspaper that called it a special kind of sporting event. There was a contest between 2 Japanese army officials to see who could kill 100 people first, using only a sword from November 30th to December 13th. In the newspaper articles, the killings were laid out to seem heroic and were considered hand-to-hand combat. Historians have suggested that they were more likely just another part of the widespread mass killings of defenseless prisoners. Apparently, the 2 officers got way too caught up in the battle and surpassed their goal, so a winner was never declared. After the war, copies of the newspaper and documents of the contest were found by the International Military Tribunal.
That looks weird.
The 2 soldiers were extradited to China, where they were convicted.
Not bad. Alright, that's a lot better, actually. Fuck! I don't like that.
There's an Italian island that the government won't allow public access to, the island of Fooly, and its lagoon has been
I don't know what's more sore, my back or my feet.
during the era of the sonic
Hey, Steven. Old Longfellow doesn't know what's more sore, his back or his feet. I'll be like, oh, Longfellow, do you need alcohol? Because that helps me. Papa wine. Let's go.
Could do with
Let's
a
go.
drink myself.
I knew you could. I already took a swig for you, bro.
The crazy doctor eventually fell off the bell tower, most likely from his own doing, although rumor has it that he was pushed by tortured souls and was swallowed by the mist below. The island is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the world, and footage taken by the crew of the show titled Ghost Adventures seems to help verify that. In April 2014, Italy auctioned off the
I'm trying to make sure these light fixtures ain't fucking with the upstairs. Alright, that ain't so bad. Bruh, what the fuck, man? My soap is out of the fucking container. No, Steve, I didn't drop the soap. How did all that soap get out of this fucking container? I know damn well all this stuff's just on the floor because of that fucking asshole. Hate that guy, dude. That fucking bitch fucking always fucks with my shit every fucking time. Oh, I can't spawn normal. He really is, dude. He fucking doesn't know how to spawn right. He just spawns in the fucking wall. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, dude? Sometimes he really gets on my fucking nerves. I hope this motherfucker don't fuck with my shit again. Fucking tired of this guy. Every fucking time, man. I think something's fucking right, man. This motherfucker has come around and fucking fuck everything up. Now I know I'm missing a fucking duct tape. Where's the duct tape at? Where is my missing duct tape? Motherfucker, man. This is bullshit. Fuck. This is dumb, man. I'm missing duct tape. How the fuck did it get there? That's weird. No, I didn't place that there. There we go. Much better now. Still stupid that I gotta go through that shit. Close this door. Close this. Anything else out of fucking place that I don't fucking know about? Because some fucking retard can't spawn right? Yeah, he throws all my stuff on the fucking ground. Can you stop fucking spawning in the weirdest fucking places? Fucking bitch, dude. Aggravating like a motherfucker, man. Can't fucking spawn for nothing. Got to spawn in the weirdest fucking places, man. Every motherfucker time. Fucking pisses me off because I gotta fix all this. Fuck you. I gotta fix all this fucking shit. I don't have a fucking mind to fucking keep this shit so I don't fucking fall off the table. Or any of this shit.
Yeah, fall off the table. Isn't the TV really small?
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
And when I'm dead in my grave, the costly tombstone is all I have.
I'll deal with that.
Just lay me down in my knee, a peak with a
I'm like,
jug
fuck
punch
you,
at
TV.
my head and my feet.
Because if my fucking TV breaks, I'm not fucking I'm gonna cry over it because I got another TV. Can you fuck off? Fucking so fucking stupid, man. You grab one thing, and the other fucking thing that you did not grab is grabbed. That's what happens when you use the grab key all the fucking time, Steven. Sometimes the shit does not fucking do it right. All this shit because of you, fucker. Might be my character's best friend, but you're a real fucking dick. I wish you would not be spawning in the fucking dumbest fucking places imaginable. I swear I wish you weren't doing that shit. I swear this fucking shit pisses me off, man. I'm just trying to do what I'm fucking trying to do, and this motherfucker just spawns in the weirdest fucking spots. Why the fuck are you spawning in between a fucking table, a chair, and a wall? Why? Sometimes he spawns in the fucking wall. And then throws all my shit all on the fucking floor. That shit really ain't funny, man. That shit really aggravates the fuck out of me, man. I'm fucking do all this work to place every little tiny thing that I have in my inventory in the perfect spot to look like it's a normal home. And then out of nowhere, this motherfucker throws all my shit on the fucking ground. I might fucking use fucking grenades when I'm fucking just really bored, and then I just reload the save because I don't give a fuck. But this is different. I can't fucking reload a save if I did a lot of work that I haven't saved yet. Fuck you. Stupid fucking whine. Fuck. Alright. On the floor. Well, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You wanna keep fucking pissing me off? Stop fucking doing that. I'm totally not in the fucking mood for that shit. You better get the fuck away, bruh. Go away. Why are you over here? Go away. You're the fucking reason this shit happened. Move. Move. That's pretty funny. Oh, damn it. Ew, that's actually pretty nasty. Why would you want to see bird poop on a girl's tits? That's nasty. I wouldn't want to see that. I've seen enough bird shit in my fucking life. Thanks a lot, bruh. Thanks a fucking lot. I'm grabbing the wine and instead it grabs a napkin. Throws the wine on the fucking floor. Can you stop pissing me off? This motherfucker spawns in the dumbest places. Mm-hmm. In an alley? Oh, I'm about to say, you said alley, so I thought you were talking about just random old alley. Okay, where's the cup? There's one last piece of fucking shit that I gotta pick up. Here we go. The last fucking piece of this crap. Motherfucker, I swear, if you spawn over here again, I'm fucking just turning this shit off, man. There. Now I gotta place this on top. My Myler omelet.
Strange lights were seen in the sky before the collapse of a bridge in Point Pleasant killed 46 people. The newspaper that published the headline was the Point Pleasant Register. After the incident, there were no more sightings in the town, which led many to believe that he was behind the collapse. Reports of sightings began again in 1986 during the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Number 14, Chomo Monster. This creature is also known as the Coal Hollow Road Monster.
Yeah, I gotta move this.
As an 8-foot-tall,
let's place it there.
With white fur and
move the Myler omelet.
Most witnesses reported it to have a very foul stench and couldn't see any facial characteristics due to excessive fur. In early May 1972,
come on, I can't even get closer. How fucking close is that? Close enough, good enough, good, great, awesome, perfect. Good enough for me, I don't care. Don't piss me off right now, come on, just stop fucking with me. Keep fucking with it, it's gonna get worse. Now, is my shit in my fucking bedroom fucked up? That's another fucking question. No. For once, no. For once, no. Dude, I'm so aggravated with you, just get away from me. Bitch. Why are all the toys fucked with? Why are you fucking with the children toys, asshole?
Which was described as a dog-like creature and was shot and killed in 2004 by a Texan farmer. It had no hair and blue-gray
Yep, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, right fucking there. Whatever happened to that second basketball? What are you doing in here? Give me your fucking answer. Get the fuck out. This motherfucker following me every fucking where, bruh. Having a fucking dude for that's always fucking next to you all day, every single fucking day in your game. That's supposed to be your best friend who's always got your back but fucks with your shit. Ain't fun. Gotcha. You got demons in your house or something? I don't like that. Maybe I might need to turn off that fucking. The fuse box is off. Oh, shit. Fine. Alright.
Discovered a rubbery ET-like creature that's described as if ET and Gollum from the Lord of the Rings had a baby somehow. It ran out of a cave and
alright.
In distress, they threw rocks at it until
1,
it
2,
died.
3, 4.
They pushed its body into the water. Exploring was even covered in sea and they returned to recover the bodies and to take pictures of it.
Steven left the party.
Still remains unknown. Number 10, Alien Corpse in Thai Ceremony. A series of images of a ceremony for this alien-looking creature covered in incense and baby powder surfaced in 2010. People who
Wonder
saw it up
what the
close
fuck?
said it was small with a large head.
That'll keep you warm on a cold night.
The ceremony performed on the carcass is unknown, but it's believed to be to dispel the evil surrounding the creature from themselves. Obviously,
Where'd I put all the chems? I know I have a chem thing. No, I don't actually. I think I
Number 9, Fallen Angel. This video, which was
This.
uploaded to YouTube in 2006, was of 2 men walking in a Spanish forest at night. They never said why they started to record, but soon they noticed something. They tried to figure out what it was, but they got caught off guard when the creature suddenly turned towards them, so they fled. They strongly believe it had to be a fallen angel, and it was never seen again, nor was it ever identified. Number 8. Canby Island Monster. This creature's carcass washed up on the shores of England in 1954. A year later, a similar carcass washed up as well. Both were about 2 feet long, with thick skin, gills, and huge bulging eyes.
What am I missing?
Additionally, both back legs had 5 toes. A photo was taken of one of the carcasses, and it's literally the only photograph of one that exists. It was studied heavily, and still today, there's no conclusion on what the creature was. There are no other reported animals that resemble the Canby Island monster in any way, and no similar carcasses have ever washed up again. Number 7. Lake Michigan Monster. There are many reported lake monsters, but none have had more encounters with people than the Lake Michigan monster. It's reported to be over 50 feet in length.
Here we go again with the spawn and retarded shit.
Black scales with a gray underbelly and small head. On multiple occasions, it was heard emitting a loud roar like a bull. Reports of the creature date back to between 1867 and 1890, when newspapers
I gotta scrap that.
of encounters right off the shore of Lake Michigan. The closest encounter was when a fisherman was able to get within 20 feet of the monster and was able to give a very accurate description of the creature. Number 6.
Here comes the fun part.
Local hikers on the island of St. Kitts, which is located in the Eastern Caribbean, reported seeing a dragon around the island's main volcano.
City, and the girls are so pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly.
Which is months before
Molly Malone.
Bursts of flames and heard loud roars. Fields being lit on fire are a major problem in St. Kitts as well. Government officials refuse to comment on the creature, saying the field fires are controlled to clear fields for development, which the farmers completely deny. Number 5. Dover Demon. In Dover, Massachusetts, on April 21st, 1977, 17-year-old William Bartlett reported seeing a large-eyed creature with slender fingers on top of a broken stone wall. John Baxter reported seeing something similar that exact same night. The next night, there was another report of seeing the creature. All 3 people who claimed to see it drew sketches of the creature, and all looked extremely similar. Bartlett wrote on his sketch, "I, Bill Bartlett, swear on a stack of Bibles that I saw this creature." It turns out that all 3 had seen the creature within a 2-mile span of each other, but it was never seen again after that. Number 4. Jersey Devil. This creature is said to inhabit the Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey. The picture you see right now is from the January 1901 Philadelphia Bulletin. It's said to be a 2-footed flying animal with hooves. During January 16th through 23rd, 1909, newspapers received hundreds of claims of people encountering the creature. It was described that it could move quickly and had a blood-curdling scream. Some claims included that the creature attacked a trolley car and...
If you're wondering why I have so many fucking toothbrushes, you gotta have one for your companion, for yourself, and for your child, Sean. If you kept him. Which I did, even though he's a sin.
This part man, part goat, has been reported to live under the Norfolk Southern Railway Trust in the Fisherville area of Louisville, Kentucky. As unbelievable as this sounds, there has been way too many sightings to dismiss its existence entirely. This creature is responsible for the deaths of many people. It uses voice mimicry to lure trespassers to their deaths due to oncoming trains. People who have also gone missing.
Yep, I'm putting all these things in there.
For now, authorities urge citizens to not enter that area. Number 2, Montauk Monster. This creature washed
Alright,
up
that
on
takes
the
care of
shores
that.
New York in 2008 and is the most recent time controversial out of all of the unidentified creatures. It was found by 4 surfers on the beach who took this picture. Just years later, in 2011 and again in 2012, a similar carcass washed up on the shore. All 3 remain unidentified and no other carcasses have ever washed up. Number 1, Metapec creature. In 2007, a farmer in Mexico named Mario Lopez found this creature in a steel trap he had out for rats. It was still alive at the time, but he decided to put it out of its misery by drowning it, which took 3 times before it finally died. It's tiny with an elongated heart, which led some people to believe it's an alien baby. The farmer mysteriously died in a car fire, which was at an unusually high temperature for a normal fire, sometime after killing the creature. Apparently, there has been many reports of UFO sightings in mysterious crop circles in that region of Mexico. A UFO specialist discovered the story and bought the corpse off the farmer for $32,000 US and concluded that it was not a hoax, but the creature still remains
Steven is back!
What they're going through. I haven't seen reports
Hi, Steven.
of fatalities, but my understanding is that things are now under control.
Welcome back!
Someone from Vault 81, don't worry. They're probably not contagious. Here's Johnny Mercer, folks.
Cool. Why not?
It's your creepiest real-life story. A link to this post is in the description below. Number 50. In a cold winter night
Okay,
in
that's done.
Canada, me and my brother, others were asleep. We were 1, 3, and 6 years old. In the middle of the night, someone entered our house without knocking, walked around, and was talking to himself. Our house is 2 miles from the village in a rural area. My father woke up, went to the living room, and there the guy was. He had a car accident 1 mile from our house with his buddy who instantly died, and his scalp fell in front of his face. He was drunk and his body was frozen. He was speaking to himself, "I'm gonna die." The fact that his face was partially frozen might have saved his life, preventing him from losing too much blood. My father took him to the hospital.
Welcome back,
25
Steven.
kilometers from our house by car. He did survive. To this day, my father is still blessed the fact that we never woke up during that night with all the noise. Number 14. Last year, a guy came to my door at 9 o'clock at night. He knocked and I got my mom and she went out to see what was up. By the way, we live in a very rural area, so visits that late are extremely
$101.
The guy talked to my mom about how he was opening a business, asked whether she liked American-made products, then handed her a container as a sample. He went back to his minivan and opened it to get a vacuum cleaner when my mom saw 5 other men sitting inside. She told me to run and get the police.
Batman.
She didn't have a landline. I couldn't find it, so I got my knife and pulled it around the corner.
Yeah, Steven, you like Batman?
Get the hell off her property. He peeled out of the driveway and we never saw the car again. 2 months later, my mom found a single bearded guy putting filled garbage bags by the back door. She asked him what the hell he was doing, and he responded by saying, "This is
Yeah, I'm
my
here.
little girl." Again, she told him to get the hell out. Then we went through the
Hi.
They were filled with garbage, dirty clothes, and empty
Hello.
containers. Number 13. When I I was a kid, I was always the last kid picked up by the bus driver to go to school. One day I was waiting for the bus by myself and a bus with no kids pulled up. The bus driver smiled and told me to hop on. I just had a bad feeling. I said, where are the other kids? He said, we will go get them now. Just get on. He got more and more pushy but didn't do anything crazy. I kept just saying no and he shrugged and left. The real bus pulled up a few minutes later. I went to school and my parents didn't know until I mentioned it that day. Looking back, they were pretty worried, but I remember them scrambling to make a few phone calls. Number 12. It was very early morning or late
Yeah,
night.
close this door.
Around 5 a.m.
Come on, Longfellow. Stay out from there, bro. Come on, just stay, keep the door closed till I at least save.
There's even a sidewalk, and the nearest intersection is a good kilometer either way. So we're driving, we get to this bend, and just before
Alright, here we fucking go. Finally, you can save this shit. Grandma, the numbers. Doo, doo, doo.
Couldn't make out his face or anything about him other than his clothing. So he's waving us down dramatically. My dad slows down but doesn't really think anything of it. As we turn along the road, we see a car like right freaking there. It was just out of
Warm
view
this
before
shit
the
up.
curve in the road. So we would have definitely hit it if my dad didn't slow
Welcome
down. Dad stops quickly
to the live stream of a lifetime.
the guy on the road who warned us. He drove back quite a ways. No one on either side.
Hell yeah, bruh. I just...
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
What are you playing? Alright.
I brought my textbook with me and sat down on the stairs while I smoked. A girl who I'd never met before, one apartment over, but down.
Well, you could play as Harley Quinn.
Downtown. She was by herself. You could tell from her walk that she had
I have Batman Arkham City.
barely closed the door before some guy who came out of nowhere.
It's for PS3 though.
She opened it and I noticed he introduced himself, which was kind of weird because it comes to a strange girl's apartment at that time. So I decided to stay outside and pay attention. They ended up talking for over 10 minutes. She acknowledged how weird the situation was, but didn't know how to end the conversation. He would do the creepiest things, like how he reached up and stroked her hair at least 3 times, and would try and slowly inch his way closer to her at the door. He made a point of being loud with my textbook so he would know I was there, and he had disappeared.
Not too bad, not too bad. Everything is fucking everywhere, bro. I want to fill that shelf up. That... Where is the white people?
There's a few hiking / four-wheeling trails in the area that lead up to the hill, so it's known by the locals. It was about midnight. We had a fire going and we were just sitting around having a good time. Then the guy, sitting opposite of me, yells, "Who are you?" I turn around and there's this man about 6 feet tall staring at us from the edge of the woods with a big rock in his hand. One guy knocked an arrow into the composite bow we had.
Yeah, Steven. I got all this shit.
He had no clue what we were doing, but the guy wouldn't say anything to us.
Finally, I got it finished for now. Let's go hang out in my chill room. Just didn't burn away.
After 2 beers, I started to get a tad nauseous and dizzy. I put my head on my hand and started by the fast.
An agility boost. Ooh.
wander around the insert from the island of salvation on my computer. At this point, I'm so fucking done with the ghosts that I say fuck it, I'm gonna head out the basement and go upstairs and go to bed. There's a couple more instances of freaking ghosts, but not as scary as these two. Number 7. I live in Sydney, Australia, and this was probably just over a year ago. I was driving with my girlfriend back to my home after going out for dinner at a friend's house, which is about 15 minutes away from my area called Pleasant Bay. To get back to my place, you need to drive down into the road near the harbor down a long winding road that progressively takes you down to the water. So at 1:30 or 2 a.m., and we're making our way down the road and not really paying much attention. And she suddenly grabs my arm and gas, which freaks me out already. As I'm looking around to see what the fuck is going on, we approach the roundabout and there's a man in medical looking attire next to a woman in what looks like white pajamas with blood covering a lot of her clothing. Now obviously my balls drop and instincts kick in as I speed up. It's quite a small roundabout, so you need to either slow down and make a turn left or speed up and get the fuck straight out of there. I go straight and as we pass the woman attempts to watch herself out my car as a man looks like he was trying to stop her. We get home about 3 or 4 minutes later and I'm just shaking and basically scared shitless. All the police people in the woman so we just got a call back the next morning explaining how a woman had somehow run away from a mental home and attempted to commit suicide using sharp objects and running with the morals. The man was one of the first workers who knew her on scene and apparently they managed to bring her back to where she lived. Heard nothing more after that. Number 6. We were partying at a usual party spot by the river and some dude came out of the room. He just kept saying weird shit like you gotta watch yourself down there. There's some really bad ghosts around here. And when we asked who he was, he just said I'm nobody. We all a little sketched out and basically told the guy to fuck off. A couple of days later, a girl went off the road swing there and got really fucked up. Someone put fish hooks all over the bottom of the road swing and it took chunks of flesh out of her leg. Later we found out that the dude was just a guy who lived nearby and although it was freaking out, he was totally harmless. There was a fucked up, probably inbred family that lived up the road and was born to about 5 years later, last year, they beat up some kid with a walk and kidnapped some girl at gunpoint and took her on a joyride. Number 5. When I was about 10, me and my family of 6 lived in an extremely small apartment, 2-bedroom upstairs and then the living room. When I was tired of my siblings, I would sleep downstairs. One night I'm lying on the couch facing the front door and watching the sky to go out the front door when a face shows up in the window and gives me a laugh later. I'm pretty relieved thinking it was maybe one of our druggy neighbors seeing if my parents were still awake when they showed up again. I try to scream, but when I do, nothing comes out, not a sound. The person then kicks in the door and walks in the room. He sees me, he smiles, goes towards the kitchen. As he comes out of the kitchen with a knife, my dad makes it down the stairs and he books it out of there. I can't sleep easily on couches to this day. Number 4. I was 6 or 7 years old in my parents' apartment and heading towards the kitchen. So I go towards the kitchen where my mom was talking on the phone. At the end of the corridor in front of me, I see the front door opening and looking because of the door changing. I thought it was my dad. It was about 11 in the morning. So I think my dad would close the door and ring the doorbell to let me open up the chain. Here's the idea that I had with the journey, except that nobody rings the door and that enormous hairy cat that definitely doesn't belong to my father tries to pull off the chain. Immediately, I understand it's a burglar. I rush to slam shut the door with my entire body while I whine a little mill. There's me slamming against the door with all my 7-year-old strength, panicked out of my mind, and then putting all my weight against the infernal piece of wood. A huge burglar on the other side trying to keep the door open so we can pull the chain off. Fingers trying to grasp the end of the chain, and my mother, completely oblivious, was 12 feet away in the next room. I tried to scream at my mother. I remember yelling, Mom, Mom, but she thinks I'm horsing around and pays no attention. It's after my 7th or 8th scream when I was about to get a phone call and I heard my mom that she'll call her back because I've done something and she needed to check on me. The burglar heard her and let me close the door. My mom arrives and demands to know what I'm doing. I'm crying at that point, not being able to utter a coherent sentence, trying to point at the door and say only burglar out or something to that effect. My mother, not getting it, comes over and tries to open the door to see what this was about. He's still pushing this. As soon as I realize what she was about to
That's how you know shit's going down. That's how you know your boy Steven is like, what's that? Alright, hold on, y'all.
Start saying, see, there's no one and I see her very annoyed face turning pale as she all of a sudden. She grabs me and pushes me aside from the door and tells me to go get her phone.
I got a dream house. I'll be there one day. I hear you.
About half an hour later, my father arrived, oblivious to the whole thing, but my mom told him about what happened.
Okay, see, I'm missing a tooth.
The police arrived at half a full 5 hours later. 10-minute drive from our house. I don't think the burglar was ever caught. Number 3.
Alright.
My mom had been calling a lot. It was my first semester away at college, and her husband had gone batshit insane. He hit her for the first time 4 nights before I moved out. She locked him out of the house and banged on the doors. In the middle of the night, he had driven away and hadn't seen him since. When I answered, she said she'd gotten a phone call when she was watching TV. The person on the other end of the line said he had been hired to kill her and her kids, but if she could make him a better offer, he wouldn't do it. He told her what TV show she was supposed to be asleep.
So I'm a nominate, I'll wake up. In my night, I refuse to go. Alright, let's see if I can fucking play basketball. I'll stay right here. I want to see that basketball.
When I got to our neighborhood, I parked 2 streets away and used my ROTC tactical movement.
I think the house came out amazing, even better than before, because I got that. Oh, there's the other basketball. I was like, where's the basketball? And he was like, I knew there was 2. Come on, bitch. Move out the way. I'm gonna go play some basketball. If y'all want to have fun, I'm in the. Wait, where's the basketball? Wait, where's the basketball? Bro, you just lost the basketball? You almost made me lose the basketball. I was about to not be able to play. Steven.
Whoever was outside could see me through the glass at the top of the door, but it was too dark for me to see them. No one answered, but
I threw that a little hard. Oh man. Bruh, how did I miss that?
Why didn't you answer? I asked. She said she wasn't sure if it was me or not. And if it had been me, what would you throw the dogs at them? She hadn't thought that far ahead. I told her the back door had been open, but she said it had been locked when she left. I said I checked most of the
Bruh, real?
going upstairs with a gun. She said go up and get it, so I went up with my knife and checked the upstairs while I was at it. Then I checked the rest of the downstairs.
That bitch literally got stuck up there.
Which is why she hadn't answered the phone.
Yes!
She'd been driving. I spent the night barricading the doors and windows and begging her to leave. Just leave. She baked me some cookies. Her face was blue and purple from her husband's last visit. She said my brother had tried to protect her and he didn't look so great either. I said I'd kill her husband. She said she knew it, so I did, which is why.
Bruh, what the fuck?
I feel like I should mention that the check. He was a good foot.
Bruh, how the fuck?
In the morning, I had to leave early to be at PT for ROTC at 5:30 a.m. I had maybe 45 minutes of sleep when my mom had asked me to stay in the living room floor outside the master bedroom.
Alright, Steven. Let's see if I can do this.
But there you have it.
He couldn't come on campus. I wasn't allowed to walk on campus alone. My roommates got extra security. A few weeks later, my mom's husband tried to kill her on my 19th birthday. He was in his car and he'd thrown her a phone, which he was using to dial 911 on the passenger seat. She'd reached in to get it and he grabbed her arm and held her while he reversed out of the driveway and dragged her down the alley. He let go and her head slammed against the ground. She had a concussion.
Bruh, give me that bitch.
She screamed and rolled away. He ran over her foot and head. Our neighbor came out of the house and screamed, which scared him away. My mother and brother went into hiding that night. Being on those stairs, certain my family was and I was also about to die, was the scariest moment of my life. And having someone bang on the door and not answer when I'm screaming at them, having to open it thinking it was a killer on the other side, creepiest thing ever. Number 2. I was born and raised in North Dakota. After
Bruh.
We would then go out behind the scenes and film the exploration.
That's gay.
This is about 2 years before the Blair Witch. It was something to do while we got
Dude, that's lit. Alright, I just gotta aim a little higher. I know, Steven, I'm playing basketball on my player home. Give me that shit. Give me that shit!
The table was the initial thing we noticed, and it was strange because of how normal it looked. It was set for a meal, and not a bowl was out of place. Only thing was, we've been in dozens of these houses, and place settings were a first, especially on broken ones. As we investigated the area, we found the fridge had the disgusting remnants of a full stock, and the cupboards were full of canned and dry food. One guy found a counter in June 1978, and the other found a
No, it ain't.
TV guide in the living room with newspapers in the cupboard. All the
And I know that for a fact.
Mom, Dad, bro, and sis in their 1970s glory. Furniture was dusty but in good condition. Closets were full. Everything was totally normal. It was super abnormal. As we came to realize that the house had not been moved out. It had been straight up in bed. Imagine locking the door and closing the door coming out. That's the state this house was in. Complete unplanned.
Are we talking about Marion?
To check out the 3 rooms. Ours was a
Oh, you know they're white. Those fans are white girls. With the Blair Witch Project and crazy bullshit in the forest, the first thing you do is split up. Come on, man. Look, they never seen the grudge, dude. You never part ways with the homies.
And obviously it was the younger boys' room. I can't describe what it looked like too well because almost right away from the hall.
I think I did this room pretty good. I decorated it and everything, and I left some of the original shit that was here.
After a few seconds, the 2 screamers stopped us up and said, "You have to go in and see." Walking down the hall and through the doorway, I prayed I wouldn't act like a pussy in front of my friends. I shouldn't have been concerned because the others were just as scared as I was. The room itself opened to the left of the door frame and centered on the right side of the room was a queenish.
Now I just gotta find a plunger.
Damn. Can't remember if I
If I
have
find one plunger, I'll be good.
It was a life-size porcelain doll. Snow white skin, jet black hair, old dead eyes. The dead eyes lit
Real
up with
one.
flashlights, like she was waiting for us. If the head hadn't been turned, I could see her still ready for when we walked in. Ready for 20 years. Pieces like an exit were made as we moved down the stairs and got into the car. It was during the ride we started to get even more creeped out when we realized that even though the house had been abandoned, someone had taken the time to set up that goddamn doll. Not packing food, clothes, or family photos, setting up the doll was one of the last things done in this house. We researched their names but got nothing. No tragic.
I think this room came out really fucking good.
No extended family, just a tacky town council.
I've been wanting to do something with this room for a long time. I couldn't figure out what the fuck I wanted to do with it. Now, it looks amazing. I had pictures everywhere.
A few years back, I rented an apartment from a friend of mine. He had recently bought it and had it completely renovated. He put it up for sale but couldn't find a buyer, so I offered to rent it in the meantime. After moving in, I realized that there was something wrong with the lady next door. She was about 45 but looked much older. She would sit up all night listening to Christian radio shows and talking loudly to someone. It got to the point
And here's my workshop.
She opened the door and I got a quick peek. The walls had crosses painted all over them in different colors. Words like Jesus and angels scribbled everywhere. The windows were painted black, letting no light in at all. It was damp, yellow-stained, 50-year-old carpets, dog shit and cockroaches everywhere. No dog, though. I asked her to keep it down. She just looked at me and shut the door. Then she turned up the radio even louder. The next night, I had my girlfriend staying over. I wake up.
Selling what you build ain't a half-bad way to make a living.
Looking at us sleeping. I think I'm hallucinating this as I usually do in the dark when I'm sleeping. But then the shadow starts talking. It's my neighbor, and she's holding something in her hand. She broke in during the night, and who knows how long she stood there. You should lock your doors at night, she said. So the next morning, I'd hear someone making strange noises below my bedroom window. It's my neighbor talking to herself in tongue. She has a plastic bag in her hand with a rotting dead dog inside. It's hot as hell outside, and I can smell death all day. At this point, I'm scared shitless. She's obviously very insane. I go upstairs and the guy's just as scared as me. Apparently, she broke into the staring at him holding a
See, that's how you irrate the mic. Go eats. Like I said, man, I ain't got no room for it. No, I don't.
When I hear her leave at 2 a.m. to go across the road to the 7-Eleven, I call the cops. They have 3 cars in a special van over in less than 2 minutes.
I play all my games. I only have 5 fucking games on this PlayStation. It's a 500 gigabyte PlayStation, dude. Ain't fucking shit. The thing that takes up most of my fucking space is all my clips in my storage. I can't delete those because I'm gonna use those to make videos for YouTube one day.
Did you delete the ones that you want to use?
Yes. The original, the one that first ever came out.
Oh, I got that one too. I got that one when I pre-ordered Black Ops.
Mine ain't a terabyte. Mine's the original fucking big PS4. I got mine when it first came out. I was one of them people who were waiting in line at GameStop for fucking hours. I waited 3 hours to get my PS4. And when I got home, I still couldn't even play it.
I got mine for even if like a Black Ops 3 on in the controller if you want.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Dude, honestly, man, this is becoming one of my favorite channels. No bullshit, man. I'm gonna subscribe to this dude. Yo, hit the link down below. Go watch that video, man. This guy probably makes some of the most entertaining top 10, top 15, top 20 videos on YouTube right now, other than Netflix and Taro.
Yeah, with all the holes in it.
If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe.
Oh man.
We basically exploded Randy's face off. He knows why.
No.
Over there. Over here as well. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to both of the channels and all that good stuff. As always,
Now here's the clip from the comment.
Target believes the player has vanished and has reduced chance to detect you for 30 seconds.
Hopefully this is not that bad, given we just got done watching Sad Satan. Never again. The link to the original video is down in the description as always. Leg out.
Fucking Molotov cocktails are so fucking easy to make.
3-year-old standing by the bed, staring at me, inches from me.
Why do I want to make a jet? That's so disgusting.
He just stares and grins. What are you doing? I finally say.
No.
Still grinning. At this point, I realize.
Yeah, but it fucks with your character on survival mode.
Are you
Real bad.
No. I look away. He's hiding our largest.
I'm on survival mode. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. My character's an alcoholic though. I just popped the wine.
My 3-year-old nephew was at my cottage. He asked me numerous times about the girl over there, while pointing at one of the back bedrooms. The place is small, and there's definitely no one there, so I just dismiss it as a really active imagination. Then some friends are visiting, and they have a daughter around the same age. She has never met my nephew. Twice in one day she asked about this girl, while pointing at the exact same girl. Definitely caught me out, and I didn't
Fuck
know
'em
what
up.
to think. Then at Christmas, my family was over at my place, and my nephew always had a picture of my wife and asked,
Yeah, the codeine.
Is this here, or does she just stay at the cottage? My wife kept So a friend of mine was 6 years old when she told her
Give me a sec. I'm
the
trying
lady who used to live
to
here
join in a second. Hold on.
hates the wallpaper and that the color of her note. My friend's mom just thought it was make-believe rambling and forgot about it. Well, 12 years later, when the mom was redecorating
And
and
it's
taking out the
boring.
wallpaper in the
Coding's got a
attic,
nigga
she finds a
snoring.
suicide note scratched into the wall. The friend's mom freaks the fuck out and calls my friend and starts asking if she remembered anything more about the woman who spoke to her. My friend starts to recall
It's
the
a
woman
white
and starts
person.
to freak out, saying she only remembered talking to her in the attic. Number 12.
This is how you know this is a good home.
Bought what is considered an
You got
old
toys all in this room.
Western Canada. Just over 100 years old. They were renovating the basement one day while I was visiting. I was down there alone with their son, who was barely 2 at the time and could not speak in full sentences. He took my hand and led me over to a brick chimney-like thing with a rusty metal door on it. He looked up and said, "That's where dead babies go." I was horrified.
Hey, Steven.
Like I said, the kid could barely talk.
Hey, Steven.
Say something like that. I doubt he
She tried to give me a head. It was boring. Coding's got a nigga snoring.
around, and that would have said that as a joke. Still creeps me out to this day.
Oh my god.
And during the night we battled with the he was about 3 or 4.
I will in a second.
He's so scared of water. I just don't understand. He looked at me, and I remembered this word for word. I was on a big unsinkable ship. We hit the biggest iceberg, and then it was really busy. So I got really cold and wet. I went to a warm, bright place and waited until my next family came.
That's fucked up.
Decided bath time was over. The other thing is that my brother was born on April 15th, 1912.
You playing Batman's?
April 15th, 1912. Number 10. When I was about 4, I would remember.
Alright, I think really the only thing I'm gonna do to this place left is I gotta worry about the fucking the bottom floor, which is an old restaurant. I don't know what to do with it though. I could turn this into like a really nice fucking
Mr. Peterson is proud of you, and then left.
really nice fucking, what do you call it,
Number 9. While changing my daughter in front of
like a donut shop type of thing, but
looking around me and laughing.
I
I
don't know.
asked her what was so funny. She said,
This place is very fucking dirty.
"What man?" She then pointed to the closet and said, "The man with the snake neck." I turned around and nothing was there. I'm afraid to look into the history of my house to see if anyone hung themselves in that closet. At least
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
Hey Steven. Whiskey's running low. You better find some more and soon.
Sunday once, and during recess, one of the kid girls goes down the stairs. A little girl was standing at the top of the stairs yelling, "Just stop." I went over and asked who she was talking to, and she replied, "That big man."
Alright everybody in the stream, this was the Chill and Relax live stream Fallout 4. I was bored as fuck, so I hope y'all. No, I'm playing on PS4 right now. Nah, but I ain't really got much anything to do anymore, so I don't mind ending the stream right now. It's going on for 2 hours and 16 minutes anyway. And the only thing I'm fucking done has been organizing my house, so. Well, everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. This is something I was doing when I was bored. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my second channel. I might put it in the description. I might not. I don't know. But you know what it is. Look at other videos of mine. You'll find my second channel, Blastphamoushd Archives 2.0. Ain't nothing to do with me. It's just an archive channel. Twisms.